This is why narcissists so crumble when you're no longer interested. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. It's great to have you here. Before we dive into today's topic, let's kick things off with a little positivity. Go ahead and give that thumbs up button a tap below to show your support for the content. Your engagement means the world to us. Now, onto the main event. Today, we're delving into a critical topic that many of you have been curious about. The moment when a narcissist is the one rejected, and suddenly you find yourself no longer desiring them. It's a fascinating exploration into the inner workings of narcissistic behavior, so stick around as we unravel the complexities of this emotional dynamic. Let's dive in. Remember when you used to be head over heels for them. You were ready to bend over backward to make them happy. But now things have shifted. That intense passion you once felt has faded. It's like a punch to their pride, realizing you've gone from being crazy about them to not caring at all. It really hits them where it hurts. They pick up on your change in attitude, and it really rattles them. It's like they feed off your reactions like emotional vampires. So when they notice you're not as into them anymore, it's a real blow. They realize things aren't like they used to be. They used to thrive on your praise, but now that it's gone, they feel lost and uneasy. They're so unappreciative. They took you for granted, thinking anyone could replace you. Even if you gave them the world, it wouldn't be enough because they're insatiable when it comes to seeking admiration. They're all about soaking up attention and praise, especially from you. But when it comes to giving back, forget about it. They crave constant admiration, but it's like pouring water into a sieve. Their achievements are shallow. They strut around acting like they're the best thing since sliced bread. But their actions rarely back up their big talk. They're desperate for validation, but it's best not to feed their ego. Their emptiness knows no bounds. Instead of playing along, it's better to cut ties completely. Don't let them leech off your presence where they offer nothing in return. They're not worth your time or energy. They don't deserve a spot in your life. All they want is for you to shower them with attention, but they're incapable of giving anything back. They might act like they care, but deep down, it's all about serving themselves. In their own little world, they see themselves as kings and queens, while everyone else is just there to serve them. Ignoring them is like their ultimate weakness because they rely on others to make them feel good about themselves. They can't find that confidence from within. It's like there's this big hole inside them that they're always trying to fill with attention and approval. Their whole personality is just a front, and it falls apart without constant praise from others. They're obsessed with how they look to everyone else, always fishing for compliments, no matter how small. But even when they get attention, it's never enough. They're always on the hunt for more, jumping from one relationship to the next, hoping to find someone who'll make them feel special. It's like they're always searching for something to fill up that empty space inside. But no matter what they find, it's never enough to make them truly happy. Maybe you've noticed this pattern already. At first, you caught their interest, and they were all in. But as time went on, that excitement faded. You can't keep up the same level of enthusiasm forever, and they always want more. It's like they're addicted to needing more and more from you to feel satisfied. Whatever you give them, they'll always want something bigger and better. It's like they expect you to do everything for them, while they sit back and wait for you to fulfill their every whim. Dealing with them feels like being a caregiver sometimes, because they rely so heavily on others to meet their needs. It's like they're grown-ups stuck with the emotional maturity of children, always needing someone to take care of them. But here's the twist. No matter how much you do for them, they hardly ever say thanks. They're too busy focusing on what they don't have, rather than appreciating what you've done for them. There's this never-ending emptiness inside them, like a hunger that just won't go away. And no matter how much you try to fill it, they always want more. It's like they're constantly searching for something outside themselves to make them feel better, but nothing ever seems to do the trick. This constant craving leaves them forever dissatisfied, always looking for the next thing to satisfy their inner restlessness. So it's probably best to keep your distance from them. They tend to suck people into their never-ending neediness. Even if they seem to have everything, like a loving partner, a supportive family, and a stable home, they're still never satisfied. On the flip side, there are folks out there with way less stuff who are way happier and more grateful for what they've got. But cutting ties with a narcissist sets off a sort of transformation. As you move up in life, they start to slide down. It just shows how much they relied on you, even though you never really relied on them. You were doing just fine without their drama holding you back. Still, they never seem to appreciate anything, showing just how self-centered they are. It's like they're empty shells, always taking and never giving back, lacking any real value inside. They just keep draining others, stuck in this endless cycle of neediness. It's like they're running on empty, desperately trying to fill themselves up with whatever they can grab from you. But don't be fooled. It's all a trick, a way to trap you in their game of manipulation. And this behavior never changes. They'll always want more, never able to find any real happiness within themselves. They're masters of manipulation, pretending to be generous only to take advantage of your kindness. They only come to you when they want something, never offering anything in return. Even when they seem nice, it's all part of their plan to use you. Think of them like mirrors that only show what they want to see, using your weaknesses against you. Every interaction leaves you feeling empty, like they've taken something from you that you can never get back. They're not really interested in you. They just want to fill their own emptiness with whatever they can find. But no matter what you give them, it's never enough. Getting involved with them is like walking into a black hole, where they just keep taking and taking without ever feeling satisfied. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this content insightful, consider expressing your support by liking, sharing, or leaving your feedback in the comments and subscribing for future updates. Until next time, take care.